Can make her laugh.
Try not to make her laugh. Hi, this is Mark from Success4, and I'm here with a young lady who is an international motivational award-winning speaker, an artist, and a YouTuber. And I'd like to welcome this 11-year-old young lady, Inspiring Vanessa. Welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you.
Vanessa, now, I mean, everybody out there, I mean, we've been doing podcasts recently with people who are, you know, earning big money, entrepreneurs, things like that. And with yourself, we've gone the other end of the scale. We're going to an 11-year-old girl who has got so much passion and everything for what you're doing. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you're achieving at this moment in time.
Well, my name is Vanessa, as you said already, and I'm 11 years old, and I am a motivational speaker. I also run my own YouTube channel, and I've been doing my motivational speaking career for about a year now, and usually I speak around the topics of inspiration and confidence, and also other things too, if people would like me to speak about those things. But I'm just overall really excited to be here, because this is my first podcast.
That's amazing. And so how did you get involved in all of this at the age? So you were 10 years old when you got involved. How did you get involved? What happened?
Well, I was 9 when I got involved.
Wow, okay.
The second year, and well, I went to an inspirational seminar, and lots of people can figure out about it, some people don't know, but when I was 9 I went to an inspirational seminar, and one of my mum's friends was a motivational speaker, and I thought, this looks interesting, but obviously I had no idea what a motivational speaker was at that time, so I just thought it was like a celebrity or something, so I was excited to see what this event was all about. And then the speaker invited me on stage, and I was like, I do not want to do this. I was just one of those shy people, and I didn't like being around people.
So how did that feel at the time?
It was very nerve-wracking, and I got really freaked out. But once I just did it, it was fine. And then I just did it, and then I started to fall in love with it. Excellent.
And since then, you've gone on to talk literally all over the place. So tell us some of the places you've been.
Well, last year was when I became an international speaker. So I've spoken from Slovakia to Malaysia to Bali to Kenya, lots of places, and they are absolutely incredible.
You've done some incredible stuff. I met you about a year ago, and I've been following everything you've done since. I know you went out to Kenya and done some really worthwhile work out there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I went to January, and I was one of the youngest volunteers there when we travelled to Kenya. And the whole point we were there was obviously charity work, and we were also visiting local orphanages in Waboya, and that was where the H-Giving orphanage was that we were helping with, and we were helping them grow the orphanage and network with the children, and it was just a beautiful experience to see that they literally don't have anything, but they still manage to have a huge smile on their faces. So that was a very meaningful trip for me. Okay,
that's amazing. And moving on, so you're an author as well. So you're a published author. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, my book is called The 5 Secrets to Public Speaking Success, and my inspiration for this book is because my mum told me, you're a really good speaker, Vanessa, you should possibly help people and they can learn even though they might not have heard you speak before. And I was like, this is the best way to do it, to write a book. So I wrote a book about the 5 things that you need to do to become a successful public speaker or motivational speaker. And lots of people have gained confidence, become happier people by reading the book, and that's pretty much the reason why I wanted to publish it, to make people confident, also become motivational speakers, and just be a happier person and a happier life.
Because obviously, public speaking is like one of the scariest things to do in the world, and you've just taken to it.
People would rather die than go stage to people.
So can you give us one of your tips out of your book? Is there one in there you can?
Yes, chapter 3 is being yourself, and I think that's one of the most important chapters in the book too, because being yourself as a speaker, people will see that you are yourself, and they'll be more engaged to when you speak on stage, and they'll be more interested, and your message will land when you're speaking on stage. And also lots of bits and pieces from other people. There is a lot of information in the book, so it's really exciting.
Yeah, the book's amazing. So I happen to have a signed copy of it, which I'm grateful for, that I got got from an event we went to quite a while ago now, but so that's amazing. And so when you're on stage and you're talking, how do you put yourself across? How do you, because a lot of people will look at you and sort of think, why should I listen to an 11-year-old child, right, about something that I know far more about? How do you sort of promote yourself to them from that point of view?
Well, usually I tell people, because obviously I'm a child, so I haven't been through those normal adult consequences like bills, money, divorce, different things like that. Obviously, I can tell them that I haven't been through that, but I know that every person has a story, and I've still been through some stuff before, and it still shows I can still give impact to people, whether what age you are. You can be really, really young, you can be really, really old, you can be much older, but it still means you can still deliver a message however you need to.
That's amazing. You're amazing at what you're doing. I've seen, so there's quite a few lives and videos that have gone online of you speaking at events. And you know, when we say events, give people an idea of the sort of size events you're doing, because we're not talking to a classroom of people here, are we? How many people? What's the biggest event you've done?
The biggest event I've done is 1,000 people.
Okay. So that's more people than most people will ever get the chance to talk to in their life. And I think most people, if they were to stand up in front of 25 people and have to talk,
they would be
very nerve-wracking. And and that's amazing that you're able to do it, and you're able to do it with such passion and enthusiasm. Now, I do know, because we've done some work with you on this in the past, you've got one special person that you would really like to meet. Your idol. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I would love to meet Ellen DeGeneres. So if there's anybody out there who knows producers, who might work for the show, or knows somebody who knows Ellen, or who knows somebody who can help me get there, please share this podcast, because it would really mean a lot to me when I get on the Ellen show, because she is just absolutely incredible, and it's my absolute goal to meet her.
What would be the first thing you'd say to her if you met her?
The first thing I would say to her is I would definitely tell her that that she's an idol for me, and I would tell her because I sent a letter to her, I've done a video for her, so then I would ask her, have you seen all of those things, or have you just kind of like put them to the side because they were a bit overwhelming? But I would also just tell her that I'm very grateful for her coming into my life and doing the things that she does on her show, because it really brings positive emotion to our household especially. So I just love how she gives that impact to people even when she doesn't have to on some days. So that's pretty much what I would say to her, but there's so much other stuff that she probably answer back.
It's amazing. I know, obviously that's been one of your goals, and I know that will come true at some point, and it's just a case of being patient, and you'll manifest that over the next couple of years, and I'm sure that will happen. One of the other things that you've got your heart set on achieving at some point, I know it's not something you're going to do at the age of 11, but I know, knowing you will achieve it at some point, is a homeless hotel.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
The idea came from because when I went to Los Angeles with my mum, it was a big surprise for me, and I didn't even know anything about it. And I went there, and literally every single street that you went on, there were homeless people, more homeless people, and my heart kept sinking down to the bottom of my feet, because it really made me feel sad, because these people don't even have a home. And Los Angeles may be boiling hot out there, but especially here in the UK, it's freezing. It's the middle of winter, going into February right now, and it's freezing, and people still have to stay out there and literally have nothing, and they need help. So I thought, why don't somebody make something like, not a shelter, but somewhere where they can stay warm, have enough food to eat, take care of themselves, and actually get their life back together. So I decided that once I'm actually legally old enough to get a building, then it will start happening and it will be created.
That's amazing. And the thing with yourself, I've been lucky enough to meet you several times, and it's really hard to remember that you're only 11 years old. This young lady's got so much passion, drive. She's so grown up for her age, and you're doing amazing things. Now, the other thing we did touch on, but we haven't spoken about, is your artwork. Now, you've done some amazing artwork. You've also auctioned some of your artwork for charity and things like that before,
Yeah.
haven't you? Which is a really good thing to do. And how did you get involved in that?
Well, art just came completely before I even knew speaking was a career or a job. And ever since I could actually hold a pencil in my hand and get a piece of paper out and draw something that actually looked like something, I just loved art the minute I knew how to do it. So I would love doing abstract art, painting, graffiti, sketching, anything you give me that can help me do art, I will use it. And I just always loved art, and I thought when I was making a business, I was like, what do I do? Because I was thinking at that time, I don't want to make two businesses so I can do speaking and painting. I just want to have one of them. So I was like, inspiration or art. So then I decided to merge them together, and now I use bright colored paintings that have inspirational quotes in them so people can hang them around their house, in the restaurant, wherever you need to do, so people can look at it and obviously get a smile on their face, and hopefully that will give them the urge or the drive to get their life to how they want it to be.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, like I say, you've auctioned some of this art off, you've raised money for charity, you've done so much for an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
What else? What are you doing? So give us an idea of some of the things I know what you're like. You've already got loads of stuff booked for this year, I'm sure. So give us an idea of some of the things you're doing this year and you've got to look forward to.
Well, there are a lot of things that I'm going to be doing this year, but definitely some things I'm not allowed to say because they're very secretive, but that's because very, very exciting. So if you follow me on social media, it will be coming soon. This year I'm also planning to pursue my acting career because I've always loved drama too. You can see that I love most things, but I would love to pursue my acting career and being on commercials, TV shows, even possibly movies. That's just kind of what I'm trying to get now. And I would also love to travel to lots of places and do more international speaking gigs, because it is just incredible to travel all over the country, and for people to want to see you is even better. And that just gives me that warm feeling inside, which makes me want to do speaking even more and have the passion to go on stage and deliver something that I know people will be helped by and will like. So that's just what it is. And 2018 is really going to come up with anything, to be honest, because I'm just waiting for what's going to come, and those are my plans. But yeah.
That's amazing. Obviously you're doing all of this around obviously being a young lady and doing all the things a young lady should be doing and playing with friends and things like that, but also obviously school and everything else you have to do, homework and all of that, and you're doing all of this on top of all of that. Where do you find the time? Where do you get the time to do all these different things?
Well, lots of people say that, I don't have enough time, and most motivational speakers say, just make the time. But literally, you can't make the time, you just use the time instead, and you need to be smart with it, because everybody gets 24 hours, and it depends what you can do in those 24 hours. And to be honest, if I make a schedule and I make myself organized, so if I had an interview or a podcast just like this one, do the interview, then I will do my homework for school, maybe due in a couple of days' time, something that's going to take me long to do. Then I would edit YouTube videos, film YouTube videos if I know that I don't have any content. But right now, I am booked till February. My videos are ready, so now I can kind of relax and wait till more months to post them and everyone can see them. But really, it just matters how I use the time, to be honest. And I do get time to relax, that is the truth of it. But I do work very, very hard to get everything in and also have the time to be myself.
That's amazing. You're an amazing young lady. If anybody wants to contact you and get involved with anything you're doing and see your artwork and all of that, how do they do it?
Well, I am on all social medias. It is at Inspiring Vanessa that I'm on, obviously, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is Inspiring V10 because obviously Inspiring Vanessa doesn't fit in it. And I also have Snapchat, which is V Inspires. But I'm all social medias, especially YouTube too. And you can also contact me from my website, and you can also get an audiobook because I have a physical book and an audiobook, and it's called The 12 Keys to Success. So it's about 1 hour, 50 minutes that you can listen to all the things you need to get to your success and open the door with all of your 12 keys and open to the place that you really want to be in life. So that is called www.inspiringvanessa.com, and literally everywhere type in Inspiring Vanessa, I'll pop up. So that's all you really need to do.
It's amazing. And last chance, you've got a message for Ellen. If you were to talk to her now, if she was to watch this video, what would you say?
I would say, hi Ellen, I love you so much, and it would really be incredible for me to be on your show, and also for me to pursue my dream of meeting you and for you to help me, because you are a huge idol for me in my life, and I've been waiting for so long for myself to meet you, so please do whatever you can to get me to your show.
Amazing. Oh dear, Vanessa, thank you so much for taking your time, which I know is very precious. So thank you ever so much for coming on, and just keep up with everything you're doing, and thank you for supporting us here at Success4, and can't wait to see you on stage again soon.
Definitely. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. And as you were saying, like, time is very precious. At least I'm spending it wisely with you and obviously giving information out there because you are a great interviewer. Thank you for all the questions too.
Thank you so much.